Cruising on a narrowboat is so much fun when you want to, but when you have to, well, that's a different story.
In the last episode, we got some really bad news. It's uprooted all of our plans and forced us to abandon our adventure down south and race back up the River Severn.
We've already had to cruise a lot, and there's so much more to come, so no matter how tired we are,
I just want to stop.
we just have to keep pushing.
My back's really hurting after about 45 miles of this.
We'll be explaining everything that's going on, but before we do, we've got one final big leg of our journey to complete, so subscribe and join us in one last giant push.
Ready to go. Thank you. Thank you. See you later. Bye. You too. We will. Happy cruising. So that was a bit of a rush. We were getting ready to leave anyway in the next 10 minutes or so. But then this boat here came and we could see them going up and down looking for a mooring, and we just know how stressful they are to try and find. So we left fairly quickly so they could get in.
Just shouted back to them, I was like, we're going now if you want mooring, and then you just heard their engine go,
Yes, please. So good luck to them to get in that spot.
That is a tricky spot to get into, but Pete and Caroline are so nice, they're already ready to help them in.
He's going for the reverse or the turnaround upstream. Well, he made it look easy, Wes.
He's made that look so easy.
Now you look like a bit of a fool.
A chump.
Looks like we're setting up for a race. Narrowboat, low boat rower. Today is our second to last day, hopefully, of like long cruises to get to where we need to be. Feeling quite stressed, but we're feeling optimistic today because we're getting off the River Severn, hopefully.
Today we need to do at least 10 miles to get off the river. Diglas Lock's the only lock we've got to do on the Severn, and I think that should be alright because it's probably just one of those big ones. But I'm a bit nervous to come off the river because on the maps it looks like just one of those bits where you're on quite a fast river and then there's just a 90-degree turn in a lock.
Yeah, it's a chilly morning this morning, but Rufus will not miss out.
It's that time of year, is it? We've got a bundle of blankets out on the stern with us.
My back's really hurting after about 45 miles of this.
We've been taking it in turns driving, and both of our backs have just been seizing up, so we're taking it in turns. I'm sitting like this to stretch it out while Wes does a shift, and then we're going to swap.
green buoys, and we're pretty sure that going upstream, keep green on the right, red on the left, but it's kind of right in the middle, so that's a bit daunting. But we're just going to go slowly and hope we don't hit anything.
I wonder if it's just to mark those sunken boats there.
Yeah, there's a couple of sunken boats.
Quite a flow here.
Yeah, it says danger keep off as well, so maybe this is all just a bit fragile. Yeet.
Looks and feels like the flow has suddenly got faster as well.
That is quite a quick flow. Great. Just in time for us to do a lock and then quite a tricky turn off the river.
Key point off the river, Wes.
That's
Stay
true.
positive.
See, if you get the manoeuvre wrong, you're not going off the river. Going back down. I think we picked the right side though. We're nearly at the lock now. I think this is only like the third bridge we've gone under the whole way. It's more intimidatingly high pontoons as well.
Lock, which I think is also manned.
Very much not open.
Do we beep?
Maybe do like 3 little beeps.
Lock keeper's seen us because the red light's flashing. Looks like the lock is being emptied, so we're waiting back here because that water might push us around. There is a smaller one, but I think it's out of action, so we're having to use the big one.
Okay, I managed to hover. Time to go in. Okay, Lockie's told me to go up on this side as well, so I'm going to try and do. Going to try and back up to mine. You good?
So we've just left Diglas Lock. That was fine. The locker was really nice, and we are just about to go into.
I don't know what the name is. I think it's just called Diglas Basin, Lock 1 and 2.
Diglas Basin, to get off of the river onto the canal, which we are quite excited for. I won't lie.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm not too sure about how to get into the lock. I can see a narrowboat doing something.
So these are the river moorings. We don't want to moor up. We want to get in the lock. The lock's behind that wall, I think.
Yeah, I think they're on the lock landing. Aren't they?
Yeah. So there's 2 boats ahead going in, so I think we're going to have to wait on the landing because I'm pretty sure it's back to normal canal locks now. It's a bit wobbly, I don't want to jump onto it.
Careful.
Nice! Just one more lock and then we're off.
So up that way is towards Stourport, but we're coming in here to go on the Worcester and Birmingham Canal. Well, thankfully that was actually quite easy.
We did it! We're off the River Severn!
Yeah, we are. Number 1 done. Into a low pound, welcome back to the canals. Into lock number 2 to get properly onto the canal. Ready? We're waiting in this second lock now because another boat that we helped get onto the pontoon at Upton this morning has caught up with us and they're coming up, so I'm just going to wait for them. Saves water and saves them a bit of time as well.
Canals!
Absolutely shattered. We've done, I think it's 46 miles in 3 days and counting.
We thought that these basins were going to be moorings, kind of like at Stratford, but they're not, they're private.
Yeah.
So we might have to go up 2 more locks to find somewhere. We're basically just going to take the first mooring that we can in Worcester, because it's only for the night, and then we've got 14 more locks to do tomorrow, and then we should be okay.
Yeah. Right. So the locks are actually narrow locks from this point onwards, so there's no point trying to follow the other boat through, so I think we're just going to stop here for the night.
Yeah, I'd literally helping a boat down ready to go up, and they mentioned, they were like, oh yeah, we're mooring at the bottom because there's no moorings at the top. So we were like, I'm not going up 2 locks to risk there being no moorings when it's chucking it down with rain, so.
Yeah. We're both fed up, Rufus is fed up, we just need to get moored.
We're like, pretty sure this spot's safe, but there's always a bit of a risk, but I think it's fine, and at least we're not the only boat now, so we're gonna moor up. Okay, we're all moored up in Worcester. We don't really like making content when we're mega stressed and stuff, but we want to show that it's definitely part of this life. But that being said, we are going to go put the camera down and have a little walk to decompress. So, see you in a little bit.
We've had a little decompress. We are really at the end of our tether. Well, I think the tether's back there. I think we were at the end of it a while ago. So, we're probably not going to be this close to the centre of Worcester for a very long time as we're going tomorrow morning. So we thought while we're here, may as well have a little wander around.
I wanted to stay in for the record, but it is so unlike us. We're moored in a town. We've got to see what it's like.
Even just a bit of it.
Just one more little push. Hopefully, one more day, which is tomorrow. I feel a lot better now they're single locks. And this like past 5 days of stress can be like behind us for a little bit anyway, and then we've got to face the thing that we're waiting for when we get to the other side.
At least we're off the River Severn.
It is just one of those, like, you know us, we always show the negatives as well, and it is one of those times where we genuinely think to ourselves, like, if we didn't live on a boat, everything would be so much easier. Like, sometimes it does happen.
cool city. And we're only here for one night, which is such a shame because it looks like such a great place to explore, but we've only got a couple of hours. That's it.
By the time we got to Worcester, most of the shops were shut, but we did find this really cool arcade bar with a bunch of old pinball machines and old retro arcade games. So we spent a couple of hours in here just decompressing and enjoying some fun.
Good morning. Another day, another long cruise. Let's go. So we've got quite a lot of locks to do, and we learned yesterday that they're all narrow locks, so we're getting a good start today, and there's a few boats that way, I think, that are looking to come up this way, so we're trying to get a good start. It's just started raining, of course. I don't think it's supposed to stop at all. That'll keep us cool. But yeah, we're pretty tired, but we need to make more ground to where we need to get to. So we're going. On the plus side, really quiet here, really good moorings, dead close to the city centre. It's a shame we couldn't stay longer. But yeah, really liked it there. Only heard a couple of people coming back from the pub, but again, no trouble, all in good spirits. Let's hope today goes smoothly.
Got 1:14. I don't like this.
Careful, because it'll be slippery.
I'm not going to.
Very safe. Quite quick. Might have a lot of locks to do, but at least these ones seem pretty quick, and hovering on a canal after trying to hover on the River Severn is just so nice. It's just the boat just doesn't move. You're not at risk of being swept away.
I'm tagging Wes in because he's got longer legs, so he can step over the gates, whereas I have to go all the way around. Go, go, go.
Hello.
Hello, I'm driving now. I'm so tired though. Coming out of that lock, I was just bumping into the side so much, and I just wasn't even registering. Like, I was just like, oh, okay. I think there's room for probably about 3 boats up here. So yeah, I'm just so glad we took the mooring when we did, and we didn't like push it and try and like do too much in one day.
It's raining more, and there's a fishing competition.
Just what we need. It's fine, but they just take so long. Thank you.
Thank you. It's funny because you can always just see the poles parting as you go through.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On
Yeah.
officially, I think.
Made it through the first bout of them. The rain has increased, and so has the fishermen.
They're all friendly though.
Yeah,
Just
they're
be means you have to go like really slow past them, which just means it takes longer.
I have to say though, at least it's something to look at.
Yeah, I am so glad to be off the river. Like, one, just the stress, especially with all the rain we've been having.
Yeah.
If we would have left it a few more days, then I think there would have been flood warnings, because there already are on the Avon. And it's just so much more to look at.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's so weird going from the Severn that was so wide to that tiny little channel that we've got to go through.
Barely fit a wide beam through there. Fishing slalom done. Back to locks.
I don't know, babe.
Ooh. Nice. Long legs for the win. Come on. Another break between the next two locks, and because there's no locks,
there's fishermen. The hire boat said that it goes on for ages.
Which is fine, it's just slow, but I guess we're not particularly in a rush today.
No, we just want to get them all done. We're
Yeah.
actually ahead of schedule. Probably because we went so fast up the Severn, but there was nothing really to see, and it was just a matter of covering distance, so we just thought we'd just do it in 2 days. Which we're still glad we did, but now once we get to this other side, we can just chill for a bit before our appointment.
Right, Amy's having to go slowly along this bit, and I can see the lock landing, so I'm just going to go run ahead and set it.
Look at all them goodies that can only be accessed by boat. The rain has stopped and the sun is trying to come out, which we are very grateful for. I think we've got 6 more to go after this one. So not too bad actually, we're making good progress.
Seriously saucy. If you were wondering, yes, we are still going through the fishing competition.
Was the last of the fishing competition.
Yay!
They were all really nice. Now we can go a bit quicker.
jumped back in because Amy's little ADHD brain got bored. Your legs are too short, I think you should go round. Go round, it's safe.
It would be a jump.
Plus you're in Crocs. Safety first. Walk of shame for old Johnny Shortlegs. Swap back just in time. Oh, all mine were actually really nice. Next lock.
I did a cool move over the lock gate, but when did you film it?
Didn't know you were going to do the cool move. Come on then, reenact the cool move.
I did the thing where you push one gate with your leg and then step back and then open the other one.
That sounds really cool.
You're not filming it!
Oh! Careful.
Oh, I don't like this.
What?
Basically, there's a damson tree.
Look everyone, a damson tree. Thanks to everyone that actually told us what the fruit was on that tree that we saw a while ago.
We're learning. Now we know that that's a damson tree and you can eat them.
We also learned that that is bad.
Wait, what?
I can't remember what they are.
Honeysuckle.
And we don't eat them. I can't reach the damsons. The damsons are out of reach, Amy.
Oh, he's going to try one.
This is definitely it, isn't it? This isn't like a... That's not damson. Why are you eating that? It smells similar to a plum.
Try it then.
Well, I guess they'll never know if this isn't a damson because I won't be able to edit the video. So if you're seeing this video, I survived. Oh, it's quite delicious.
Is it actually?
I can also taste a bit of lockgate on my hands. But it's
Damson approved?
tastes like a sweet plum. There you go.
I know it's as nature intended and it is really good that people forage, but for me, the idea of it not going through a chemical process of cleaning, I can't get my head around it. Like the bugs, the maggots that could be inside, the wee.
The maggots are taking over me.
I just can't, no. I don't even eat fruit at the best of times. Never mind about raw off a tree.
A crisp pink lady is about as far as you go, isn't it? On an unrelated note, I've just started coughing and I can't seem to stop. I'm pretty sure that was a damson and it's fine. Let's not overthink things.
Don't leave me to do these locks on my own, I ain't got it in me.
Soothing sounds of road noise. It's time for some graffiti lessons, everyone. There are different types of graffiti writing and it's got its whole own etiquette and everything. Basically, there's different like stages of graffiti writing. So like, the one that you see most commonly is just a tag. Then if you've got like something a bit fancier but it's done within like 10 minutes quite quick, that's called a throw up. Then you've got ones like that are called a piece where it's really taken some time and there's some detail. And then like the top tier ones that are just really, really good and unique and creative and everything are called burners. We see quite a lot of graffiti on the canals and I just think it's so interesting because it's just this whole world, the whole community. So I just spent a while like researching it and it is really interesting and I feel like when you go past it, you've got like a newfound respect for it because you understand a bit more about it. I think it's quite an interesting topic as well, just because it is controversial and it is essentially illegal.
So we're at the flight of 6 locks that are quite close. Here they are. really at my limit. I just want to stop. I'm not gonna lie, I am quite close to my limit. I've already cried about 4 times. Every time we're more up, I've just been like crying and letting it all out, and it's just the fact that we can't stop. We're like, we haven't really got a choice. We have to do this no matter the weather, no matter how tired we are, no matter the circumstances, and that's just really like, it's exhausting. But we got this. I think 7, 8, 9 more locks because there's more than we thought, and then we can just moor up. And I think another thing, I know we haven't told you what's going on yet, and we will, but another thing is when we get there, it's not even a good time. It's not chilling. We're not cruising to get somewhere nice. So it's just like, after all this, when we moor up, that's pretty much where all the big stress begins.
Last lock of the flight, not of the day.
3 more to go, and then hopefully we can just moor up right outside the marina.
This bit's nice. You doing okay, guy?
Yeah, sure.
This bit is so nice. And you might be wondering, why don't you just moor up here for a bit? If we get there a bit early, it will only actually help us. So right now we're just thinking if we can push on a little bit further, get there a little bit sooner, it's all for the better. So giving up nice moorings and we're just going to carry on. But this area looks lovely. Well, we've given up the nice pub moorings. The weather is rewarding us.
It's just started raining. After all of our clothes have just started drying off from this morning's rain.
Yeah.
I'm very glad that it's really nice around here though, because to be honest, we didn't know what was here. We just had to look for something and book it as soon as we could. So I'm so glad that it's nice.
Yeah, let's hope it stays like this.
It's just what we need, I think. Now this is a nice spot.
Oh yes. I'd very much like some more here for a couple of weeks.
Say goodbye, give it a wave. Got a little tunnel coming up. The Dunhampstead Tunnel, 230 yards long.
Time to see if the headlight works, but if not, we're ready with the Shadow Hawk. Here we go. Headlights on.
Come on.
Headlight potentially still on.
I can't see it.
On.
It's not on.
You alright? I can't see anything. Oh goodness. There's no greater headlight than Amy with a shadow hawk on her head. It's only a tiny tunnel.
It's just so annoying, right? And we don't actually think it's anything. I think what Phil the electrician did fix one of the issues. But I think there was about 3 different issues that were causing it to not work, and there's only one left, we hope. And we think it's the nav lights that are tripping it because they've gone all rusty.
They never had any sealant around the outside, so we think water's got in. But we know that Phil's work is good because the horn still works.
Yeah, the horn was also breaking, so if we can fix the nav lights, we should finally have a working horn and headlight.
You can't stop GG that easily, tunnel. Yay! Cafe Boat Cruising Company, that looks amazing.
You go for a cup of tea and a cruise.
About a mile to go. We were running on fumes about 3 days ago, now we're just completely out.
We're delirious.
So cute. Okay, so we're now turning off the Worcester and Birmingham Canal and heading towards the Droitwich Canal.
It's literally a hairpin turn.
It is, isn't it? That is very sharp. And we're like a pro. Pretty tight. Nicely done. Okay, so we made it to the top of the 3 locks. We don't know if there's anywhere to moor down that way, so Amy's just walked down and it's quite overgrown. I said, is there any chance of mooring? And she just put ha 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 ha. It's really, really overgrown down there. So even though the road's a bit noisy, we're going to moor on this little bit of Armco here, I think. And it's about as close as we can get to where we need to be. Come on, GG.
Done it. We made it.
Put in a good shift, Ducker. Have a little nap.
So we're just about 3 locks away. The marina is literally there, I've just seen it. So all of the long cruising is done. All we need to do is 3 more locks to get in there. I'm so relieved.
That has been such a slog.
It's probably been some of the worst times on the boat we've had. It's just been horrible. We did it. We have been here for a couple of days now, just chilling, recuperating, not basically leaving the boat. But now it's time to go into the marina. We're a little bit nervous because marinas tend to not be our favourite because there's a lot of rules and it's like risky of who you're going to be moored up next to for like the next month or whatever. And yeah, we don't know what it's going to be like, but we're hoping that it's really nice.
Each marina's kind of got its own social sort of structure to it, and you feel a little bit like an outsider coming in and disrupting that a bit.
Yeah, but we'll see, we'll see.
But before that, we've actually got to go down 3 locks, and then it's basically down those 3 locks and straight into the marina. But there's a locky on, so that's good.
locks down. Lots of help from the volunteers, and there was loads of volunteers trimming the hedges and stuff as well.
And it is very typical that the wind picks up when you need to manoeuvre around in a marina, which everyone knows is very stressful because they're so open.
Marinas get caught by even the slightest bit of breeze because they're just big open spaces.
Yeah.
And everyone, as soon as an engine goes, everyone's like, oh, what's going on? So
basically the walls that you've got to work within are other people's boats. There we go.
We are aiming for there outside the office.
We're on the office pontoon, but we've been told we have actually got a mooring already. And we've got to manoeuvre around 12 boats and then reverse in with no bow thrusters in the wind.
Easy, mate.
That's it, we made it to our spot in the marina. I know you're all wondering what's been going on, and we will definitely tell you, but it just needs its own dedicated video because it's been quite crazy.
Thanks so much for watching this one and for all the wonderful well wishes in the previous video's comments. Thanks also to our lovely chip pals on Patreon.
Thanks for sticking with us, and we will see you next time for an update video.